Hey, what's up you guys, it's Caboose XP. I'll bring you another Injustice 2 video, and today what I got for you guys is a bunch of news that has just dropped via the October update that is going live today and tomorrow, as well as all the information that's included in this October update. Now, before we jump into that, I just wanted to ask you guys if you could leave a like rating on the video, as it shows your support, and I would really appreciate it. So if you could leave a like, that would be awesome. And with that said, well, let's jump into this. So the first order of business, the one thing that I think everyone's going to be basically talking about with this October update is that the legendary multiverses have been tweaked, as well as new legendary multiverses being added into the game. So the first thing that's tweaked about the legendary multiverses, it now reduces the minutes played with requirement, so that from originally it being 3,000 and 7,000, it has now gone down to 1,000 and 3,000. Now, the next order of business about legendary multiverses that I think everyone is going to be very, very happy about is that the sacrifice gear option in each legendary multiverse, where originally you had to sacrifice 250 epic gear pieces for that specific character's legendary multiverse, it now includes rare gear sacrifices as well as epic gear sacrifices. So on one hand, I'm very, very happy about this. The community was vocally upset about the idea of sacrificing 250 epic gear pieces of that specific character, as well as playing the 3,000 and 7,000 minute requirement for each character to get their legendary gear piece. So I'm glad that, they've made the adjustments there. They've added the idea that rare gear pieces can also be sacrificed, and they've brought down the minutes played to 1,000 and 3,000 respectively. But at the same time, there's people out there that have already gotten the legendary gear. So it's like, was all that for nothing? They went through such a grind and they went through so much. So although it's irreversible at this point and they can't get back all the progress that they've done to get the legendary gear, I do think that it is good that they've made this adjustment. It's just that, there was a novelty to the idea that you really had to grind to earn this legendary gear, and now that whole progress and all the time-consuming stuff that was required has been sort of cut in half. Granted, there's still a lot to do to get legendary gear, playing however many matches you need to with that character, getting however many specific super move finishes with that character, playing through the multiverse, doing the AI stuff, all that stuff. There is still a ton to do, and it's still quite a grind, but I feel like them adding this adjustment must upset a lot of the people that have already gotten legendary gear. But hey, that's neither here or there. Also added in the legendary multiverse is 7 new portals for 7 different characters. You can see now when you head to the legendary multiverse, you can just hit RB and check the next tab of characters, which is Black Adam, Brainiac, Catwoman, Deadshot, The Flash, Scarecrow, and Supergirl. I'm really excited about this. I'm definitely going to try and grind out the Flashes, as well as what I'm doing currently with Batman's, because I can't wait to see what the Flash's legendary gear looks like and what the augment is like. I'm hoping that maybe we get to see some of these in action on whatever upcoming Watchtower live stream is going to be happening for NetherRealm with, I guess, the raid and gameplay. So here's hoping to that. I definitely want to see what the Flash's legendary gear is and what the augment does for the character. I also wanted to finally one last time mention, in case it wasn't clear enough towards the beginning of the video, that you may not see some of the adjustments in the legendary multiverse right away, as the update is still full on going live today and tomorrow. So some of the features that I'm speaking about here in this video, you might not see until tomorrow. So if you don't see that those adjustments have been made in the legendary multiverse, it's because it probably just hasn't been added in yet. Nothing to worry about just yet. Just wait one more day and all those features will be there, ready to go. So another big thing being added in this update is 2 new shaders for all the main characters on the roster, of course, excluding the DLC characters, unfortunately, hoping that in the future updates to come, we do get some new shaders for our DLC characters as well, because plenty of people use these DLC characters, so I would definitely like to see some different customization options for them as well. But man, some of these shaders are amazing. I really do love what Robin's looks like, the original one, the yellow jacket, not the alternate one. I think that looks amazing. I'm really, really considering getting it. There's also a pink Beetle one, which I think looks great. And plenty of other awesome shaders that are in the game for the characters on the main roster, that some of them I'm definitely going to have to spend some source crystals on. But that's pretty much it for the October update. There's a lot of nitty gritty that I didn't gloss over, a lot of, fixes, bugs that have been patched, general stability that has been added in for some characters and stuff like that. And if you want to read the entire patch notes top to bottom, you can definitely check the link in the description box below. Besides all this, of course, Raiden and the Black Lightning Premier Skin, their assets have been added into the game. This doesn't mean that the characters themselves are in the game. They're not playable just yet. But with this said, with this update coming out at the point that it did, you can definitely expect that Raiden is most likely going to be dropping on the first Tuesday in October, which is October the 3rd. Now, that's not officially confirmed just yet, but I'm just speculating based on how early this update has dropped that Raiden is most likely ready to go and is going to be coming out for Fighter Pack 2 owners and Ultimate Pack owners on October 3rd. And then, of course, October 10th, the following week, he can be purchased separately. Just to reiterate, once again, purely speculation. None of this is officially confirmed. We don't know for sure that Raiden is going to be dropping on October 3rd, but I'm just giving an educated guess based on the idea that we're getting this update coming out right now and that the assets have been added for him and the Black Lightning Premier Skin with this update. So I'm guessing that Raiden will be dropping on the first Tuesday in October, which is October 3rd. And if that ends up being the case, then you can definitely expect a Watchtower live stream is going to be happening at some point this week, breaking down the character and obviously showing off the Black Lightning Premier Skin as well, as it seems that that is a big deal as part of the package with Raiden coming out. So keep an eye out on these social media pages for Injustice to get yourself up to date on what's going on, when the release date for Raiden is going to be, and if there's going to be a Watchtower live stream this week showing off and breaking down the character. And now I throw it to you guys. What do you guys think about all the general adjustments to the Legendary Multiverse? What do you guys think about the new characters added in the Legendary Multiverse and all the stuff going on in the patch notes for the October update? I want to hear what you guys have to say in the comment section below. I'm Caboose XBL, and if you can leave a like rating on the video, it shows your support, and I would really appreciate it. And you can click on screen to make your way to one of the other videos on the channel, or you can click my logo to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Please follow me on Instagram and Twitter and like me on Facebook. Those links are in the description. Drop a like if you enjoyed, leave a comment if you have an opinion, and subscribe if you're new. See you guys later.